Hello and good morning dear students. So today we are starting a new chapter, that is chapter number 14. Is it 14? Yes, chapter number 14, and the name of the chapter is equation of a line. Equation of a line. Okay. Equation of a line. So we know the straight line. Okay, this is a straight line. Okay, but what will be its equation? What will be its equation that we will be learning in this chapter throughout? Okay, so now talking about straight lines, we have done straight lines in class 9. Not exactly the chapters, but we have drawn straight lines by using graphs. We have drawn straight lines by using graphs. Do you remember this type of box, x, y, with the values of x and y as 1, 2, 3 and some other values, with taking this point 1, suppose 4, right, or 2, 6 and 3, -2, all these pairs, with taking all these pairs we used to draw straight lines in our x and y axis. You remember? And those are the straight lines. That was just a straight line, but out here we need to find the equation of this straight line. We also need to find what? We also need to find the equations of the straight lines in this chapter. Okay, talking about equations of straight lines, remember that equations of all the straight lines, what? Equations of all the straight lines will be a linear equation. You can note this down. Equations of all the straight lines, okay, will be a linear equation. Linear equations. Understand my point? Will be a linear equation. Equation of all the straight line will be a linear equation in one variable. It can be two variables, but it will be a linear equation. What do we mean by the word linear? The highest power will be 1. The highest power of the variable will be 1. Okay, equations of all the straight line. This straight line, the equation of this straight line will also be a linear equation. Okay, it might be in one variable, two variable. We will see that later. Okay, but remember that it will be a linear equations. Okay. You can also read this basic concepts, which is in your page number 184. Please, you can also read the basic concept of of equations of line, what we have done in class 9. Please go through it. Okay. Now there are some few examples, and related to this example, there is an exercise. This is 14A, which I'm talking about. So we'll do now exercise 14A. So in exercise 14A, what type of questions we will be getting? We will not be asked to find straight away the equation of the straight lines, but yes, we will be asked to find which of the following points lies on the line. Okay, we'll do it one by one. Let me first copy the question. Given equation. It's very easy to identify which point lies in the straight line and which not. The given equation of straight line is this. Okay, given equation of straight line is this, and the list of points. Number 1 point is 1, 3. Number 2 point is 0, 5. Point number 3 is -5, 0. Point number 4 is 5, 5. Point number 5 is 2, -1.5, and point number 6 is -2, -1.5. So this type of questions will not come in Icse, but it is very, very important to understand, okay, how to identify which of the points lies in the straight line. By the way, I have written out here given equation of straight line. Just before this, I've told you all the equations of straight line will be a linear equation. It might be in one variable or two variable. Okay, and see out here this equation. Focus on this equation on the board. Can you tell me that this equation is a linear equation? linear equation. Why linear equation? Because the power of the variable out here is 1. Okay, so please remember this point, boys. All the equations of straight line, all the equations of straight line or a line will be always linear equation, not quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, the power is 2, but linear equation, the power will always be 1. Okay, so this is the equation given to us, and we are asked to find among all these points, which point lies in this line. Which point lies in this line? So this line can be any of the line on your xy plane. This can be any of the line, like this or any of the line. Okay, so which point does it lie? Which point? Suppose this line is something like this. Okay, which point does it lie? 1, 3. So if I ask 1, 3, 1 will be out here, and 1, 2, 3. So somewhere out here. Okay, 0, 5. 0, 5 means on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere out here. So does it lies? Does it lies? Okay. That we need to find. Even this I have taken arbitrary. Don't think that this is the straight line. Am I clear? Yes, it is a straight line, so hence it will be linear equation. Okay, so in order to find which of this lies in this straight line, what we'll do, we'll put the value for x equals to 1 and we'll put the value for y equals to 3, and then we'll solve the left hand side. If it is coming 0, it lies. If not, it does not lies. Okay, so the process is very simple. So number 1, 3. So therefore, putting x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 3 in the left hand side. What do I get? This is 1 minus x equals to 1 and 2 equals to y equals to 3. Okay, minus 2 into 3 plus 5. So therefore 1 minus 6 plus 5. Therefore this is 6 minus 6, which is equals to 0, which is RHS. So hence, as left hand side is equals to right hand side for this point in this equation, okay, this point, therefore 1, 3 lies on the straight line. Which straight line? This straight line. Okay, similarly we'll check the other rest also. I'll do 1 or 2, then the rest you will take it as homework. Okay, so quickly pause the video, note it down. So similarly we move to the second one, that is 0, 5. So putting 0 minus 2 into 5 plus 10. So therefore this is minus 10 plus 5, which is equals to minus 5, which is not equals to 0. RHS, so does not. Therefore it is clear that 0, 5 does not lies on or in the straight line or on the straight line in the straight line. Okay, so you can make a note of this among this following points, which lies on the straight line, which does not lies on the straight line. So very easy for you, so please complete this as your homework. Pause the video and note it down. Alright, next question is very interesting. That is question number 3. Number 2 I'm omitting because it's only true and false. You can verify yourself that one as well. Question number 3 says, the given equation, this is the given equation, please look at the powers. X power is 1, y the power is 1, so it is a linear equation. This equation is what equation? Linear equation. So linear equation, the power is 1, so hence it is a equation of a straight line. Okay, it is an equation of straight line. So this is your linear equation. Okay, now the question says this given equation passes through this point. For example, this is my straight line, this straight line, this straight line. Okay, suppose capital L is the straight line, and this straight line is passing to the point K, 6. Are you understanding my point? This straight line is passing through this point. So if this point lies in this straight line, then left hand side equals to right hand side. Is it or not? That's what we did in question number 1. How did you check whether it lies or not lies? If this point lies in this, then what? Then left hand side is equals to right hand side at this point. But out here it is already given to us. Given that this straight line is passing through, this straight line itself is passing through this point. So which means that it lies on the straight line. This point lies on the straight line. Am I clear? Okay, according to the question, okay, equation passes, or the straight line, not equation, sorry, straight line passes straight line, let us keep it as equation number 1. Straight line 1 passes through which point? Through the point capital P, K, comma 6. Therefore, what does it imply? This K must satisfy X and this 6 must satisfy Y. Okay, so therefore 2 into K minus 6 by 3 is equals to 7. So therefore 2K minus 3 ones are 3 twos are is equals to 7. So therefore 2K is equals to 9, and therefore K equals to 9 by 2, which is 4.5. Am I clear with this or not? So please pause the video and note it down properly. Please understand this concept is very, very important in exercise 4A, that if any point lies on the straight line, once again I am repeating, if any point lies in the straight line, then what? Then the coordinates of this point, then what? Then the coordinates of this point, whichever point lies in the straight line, then the coordinates of this point must satisfy the equation of straight line. What does it mean? It means that abscissa must satisfy X and ordinate must satisfy Y. Simple as that. There's nothing more to understand. Whenever a point lies on the straight line, its coordinates must satisfy the equation of straight line. Okay, please pause the video and note it down. Okay, so now as we are clear with this, as a point lies, then the coordinates of the point are satisfied. The same thing is out here. This equation contains, this equation is a straight line, by the way. Look at the powers. The power of x is 1, the power of y is 1. So it is a linear equation. So it is a straight line. Now this straight line contains a point, this point. It is given to us, this straight line contains this point. Okay, so the coordinates of this point, the coordinates of this point must satisfy this equation. We need to find the value for m. Can we do, boys? Obviously yes. According to the question, it's given that this straight line contains this point. Therefore, in place of, okay, first let us take the LCM, I guess, right? Let us take the LCM. Okay, what is my LCM? 5 3s are 15. Okay, so 5 3s are 3 3s are 9, minus 3 5s are 5 2s are 10, plus 15 is equals to 0. Cross multiply. So 9x minus 10y plus 15 is equals to 0. Okay, Jamila is gone. And now what is the value for x? X is m. So 9 into m minus 10 into y is 2m minus 1 plus 15 is equals to 0. Alright boys, are you understanding? See what am I doing? X. Putting x as m, putting y as 2m minus 1. Why am I putting this? Because this point lies in this straight line. That's why. If it doesn't lie, we cannot put, okay? So 9m minus 20m, please be careful, minus and minus plus 10 plus 15 is equals to 0. Now it's very easy. It's minus 11m, okay, plus 25 is equals to 0. So therefore this implies minus 11 is equals to minus 25, minus gone, m is equals to 11 by 25. So m will be 2 whole number 11 and then 11 2s are 22, so 3. Are we clear with this or not? So please pause the video and note it down. Alright, then we'll keep this much for today. I don't want to make a video very lengthy, okay? Otherwise it'll take a long time for you, and you also have to do your projects, I know. So your today's homework will be question number 2, question number 4. Please complete all the sums what we have done today and do the homeworks and submit it to me by tomorrow. Take care and bye-bye.